Hello everyone! Warships time! So I'm a little behind in my missions, and I'm also trying to stay awake a bit. So I'm gonna be doing this for a little while. I need to get caught up on my dockyard stuff. Basically, I just need to get a bunch of potential damage on my cruisers, so... Hello, Gunner Montana. So I was playing Golden Lion, but I feel like I should just play Stalingrad. Stalingrad just farms potential damage better. I'm definitely not as good in Stalingrad, but Stalin's also a lot harder of a ship to play. Mostly due to its worse armor in some ways, better in others. It's going pretty well. How's it going with you? Now I wish I would have grabbed Golden Lion. That poor Midway. Stalin doesn't have bad AA. Definitely want to try and stay close to this Kurfürst, at least for a bit. Because the Midway will probably be coming north with its planes. And the Hurugamo could definitely use the AA cover. I don't know where to park a Russian cruiser on this map. I know where I'd park an American. But I suppose I'll just take Stalin to that same spot. Getting the other spawn on this map is a lot easier to figure out where to go in a cruiser. You just go behind the island at 9. 9D and 9E. Like, go kind of behind that island. Or you can push all the way up to 9C. My mini-map's as big as it can be. Those are both pretty good islands. Gets you pretty good radar coverage of the cap. I'm basically heading for 7B at the moment. Hopefully, this won't be a battle like the last one I played before I started streaming, where it'll be me having to put my man pants on for anything to get done. Yeah, I had a team that really just did not want to push, and I had to, in my Golden Lion, push into a cap, because 2 battleships and a Napoli just didn't want to. I don't like seeing this. Wait, no. Sisla... Okay, no, that's just the SAP secondary one. I was supposed to say, I don't like seeing that, but no, that's not the scary Italian tier 10. That's, Laria. May not be enough lead. Was enough lead, just not quite aimed right. Well, the Sherman assumed someone would be in here. He just picked the wrong little spot. Hopefully I'm angled enough. Kind of. That'll be Napoli smoke. I don't know if the Sherman is smoked up back there. Okay, see you, Napoli. What I also see is my Kurfürst not being in a position to help me. That's good. Love that for me. Yeah, I'm not low enough to bother healing yet. Now I am. Hello, Kathy. Figured you'd be sleeping. You sleepy little bean. Okay. Now that our Kurfürst has started to push down a little bit, that's nice. The Napoli's almost dead. The Sicily can only really run away. I am still spotted. Okay, there we go. It's because of my gun bloom. Okay. Yeah. Figured there was some Sherman torps on the way. Okay. I'm going to start making my way down towards B, because all of the enemy team is basically at A. I don't know if I should bother radaring. No, I really shouldn't. I might be able to catch the Sherman, but it's really not worth the radar consumable. That's fair. I'm glad you can catch the stream as well. Yeah, I can speak. Catch the live. Yes. Okay. That Sicily is about to be like right there. This is way too much of my side. I need to get angled away. Okay, he stopped. Okay. Whatevs. I'll take getting to better islands. Okay, he's on the move again. I really wish I had torpedoes on this thing. Not even so I could try to torpedo him, just so I could see roughly how fast he's going. But I should be able to make it to this island before he gets out. Way to kind of give away someone's here. Thanks, carrier. Now I can take up a position right here. That'll leave me safe from the Sicily, but able to shoot at these. I'll shoot at the Republic, because it's still shooting at me and the Mecklenburg isn't. And I missed. I should probably be shooting at the Mecklenburg, because it's closer. Ooh, incomparable. Mecklenburg. Ow. Did not think he had a line of sight on me. That hurt. I'm probably dead. I need to put that fire out. You go, little buddy. For as long as I last. Yeah. Thankfully, the Shima decided to shoot at me, so it doesn't really matter now. I don't know why he shot at me. I guess he was just trying to get the kill, not remembering that he's a Shimakaze. And, well, yeah, that's what happens. Not the best performance, but... that is a bot that carries the chat between Twitch and YouTube, because I am live on both. So if you see, like, in the message, it says Twitch, Gunner Montana, and then a message after, like, that's saying where the message is from, who's saying it, and then their message. Twitch sees the same thing. A little gassy. Okay, where am I going to park up here? Because I really want to park up just over there, but that's a lot better to do from the other side. I'll go for that spot anyway. Gives me radar coverage of, gives me good radar coverage of both C and D. Get to work the whole shaft, not just the tip or the shaft itself. That was long range. Okay. But, Restream bot? I don't think it does, because I think it just basically copy-pastes messages. Hello, Majestic Espion. I knew you weren't saying hi to me, but, yeah. Okay. Let's hope this one goes a little better. All I need is potential damage, so I should really be just parking up at C, but I don't want, I don't want to be taking too much fire. I want to be taking fire, but not a suicidal amount. You go, little buddies. Murder him. Teammates. Okay. That Brennus is about to spot me. I mean, he could probably get a pretty good idea of what's here. Those don't look like standard caliber shells. No, that damage. Those are standard caliber. Really wishing I had hydroacoustic search on this thing. Oh, so close. Come on, someone finish him off. You are not being a dum-dum, Kathy. Not allowed. Man, I really wish I had hydro, because that destroyer is probably close. I just have no easy way of seeing him until my radar is off cooldown. Yeah, that's probably him, I think. No, that'll be the encounter. Come on, Stalin. Stop drifting. Come on, Stalin. No need to drift. Aw, it's moved. Okay. Ooh, the destroyer left. Okay. I'm not getting much potential damage at all. I need to be getting shot at. But these guys are just, like, not helping me out with that one. That Montana's about to proximity spot me. Yeah, I'm gonna drift out of the cap. Okay, now it doesn't matter. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Man, as much as this rock is keeping me safe, I really wish it wasn't here at this exact moment. So I could shoot something. How am I gonna go about this? I can't go around the corner of that island. That's kind of the problem I'm having. And I'm not far enough back yet for my guns to get over it. Almost. I don't trust, but I'm gonna fire anyway. Okay, they just got over. If I'd fired any sooner, they may not have. Where? Oh, it's a Harugumo. Okay. Okay, I can probably push it with the Prussian, because he's kind of taking all of the fire. So, I just need to be careful about how I do it. Do not want to show much cheek. Yeah, if people aren't nice to her, I'll have to ban them. Man, that encounter is actually helping me quite a lot at this exact moment. Okay, guns are almost reloaded. Thank you, main. I could use that damage. Hey, little buddy. Aw, overpens. I pushed out way too far. Definitely does not help that the Prussian is now behind the island. But I need people shooting at me anyway, so I don't mind. Kind of want to shoot the main, but... Oh no, not my AA guns. Whatever will I do? And overpens. Take that, car first. I don't know the range on encounters torpedoes. 13.5. Okay, I'm still in danger zone. I'm gonna see if I can go dark. Okay, fire's almost burnt out. Undetected. Okay. I have a moment to breathe. Yeah, that needs to go back out immediately. I don't want to get spotted again. Yeah, I do my best to encourage quite a nice community. Yeah, there's the encounters torpedoes. Ooh. Okay, I want to try to get into a slightly better position here. What is that way down there? Oh, it's a Schroeder. Okay. Because now if the Vampire 2 goes undetected, I can radar it. Like this. This is my last radar, but if it means the Vampire dies, that's what I need. That's what the team needs. Come on, guys. You got 7 seconds, guys. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of cute things that we could do once, like, her and I can actually be physically together. Oh, hi, Hindenburg. Is that main looking at me, I wonder? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Ah. Come on, Hindi. Stop having armor. You're a cruiser. You're not supposed to have armor. I don't care if you're German. No armor. Okay, I need to put out that fire. No, I missed. Come on, team. Someone please kill him before he lights me on fire again. Damn it. I think I'm dead. Ah. First shell fires. Gotta love them. Well, I took him with me. And hey, 1.36 million potential. That's all I'm here for, so. Who's that guy playing? Encounter. Oh, the Prussian's finally dead. What is Schroeder? I'm pretty sure this is a battle cruiser, right? Yeah, this is the battle cruiser with basically Gneisenau guns. Okay. Just couldn't remember. Some coal. Oh, I have so much potential damage to farm up. That'll put me almost halfway through this mission. I've been playing Stalingrad all day. I need a change of pace. So I'm working on Brest. Let's do Brest. Potential damage isn't exactly her forte, but well, I'm working on Brest for the second time. I reset my French heavy cruiser line. Well, super heavy cruiser line. If you... are you on desktop or mobile, Gunner? If you're on desktop, just scroll down. There's a link to the YouTube. I don't know where to find the info stuff on mobile, but it's there somewhere. There's like a clickable thing you can hit to go to my YouTube. But I think I might have... No, that's a link to the Twitch. That doesn't help. Okay. Well, and I'm kind of already taken. Okay, ooh, I kind of want to take up a position over here. This is more or less a build that just ignores concealment. So this may not work out the best, but what's with me? A Shores. Oh, this is a tier 7 to 9 game. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, just 2 more, and then I get to panic and try to figure out what I'm going to be doing for 500 subs. The funny thing is, from what I've heard, I would probably get subscribers faster if I did that obnoxious thing that every YouTuber does of always be like, man, smash the subscribe button and decimate the like, you know, that kind of crap. Because, like, there's apparently a thing where people just not think to actually, like, subscribe unless they're reminded, which makes some level of sense, but, like, I don't like doing that, so... Nice. I mean, New Horizons definitely isn't the best, but you'll find probably a lot of people here that would, very much get at you for New Horizons. Not in a serious way, but I'm going to try and get this reload buff. This is very dumb. Especially given my lack of concealment. But if I can get the reload buff and then get into the Thunderdome in there, I should be pretty fine. I should be engine boosting. Because I'm about to get... No, I'm not going to get spotted. Oh well. I am spotted. Okay. It was a good idea to engine boost. The Atago. Okay. I missed. New Leaf is definitely the better of the games, the more recent ones, so... Fire off my reload booster. Hey, Pommern. I should really shoot the egg here, but I want to shoot the Pommern. Gives me more big number. I like big number. I feel like there's definitely ways to make New Horizons more fun, but it requires, many people, if that makes any sense. I was about to say, how am I not spotted? Then I realized I am spotted. I'm just dumb. I should hydro, because there is a destroyer around here. Tashkent. Tashkent. 8-kilometer torps. Okay. Hello, Vey. How's it going? Rude. They just knocked out my gun. I need that gun. How else am I gonna shoot them? It was very rude. Oh, we're talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons. Wait, what? Oh, my secondaries hit the sub. Okay, I'm pretty much safe from the Ulsus. It's just how Kathy be. I find it really cute. Because I'm not sure how much you may have caught since everything happened. Kathy is my girlfriend at this moment in time. Will be more as soon as it can be more. But, you know. Oh, I did not notice that the Benson was, like, nearly dead. And also not moving. Yeah, this is not going well. I'm about to have shells up my butt from this Ulysses. Yeah, I can get you an invite back if you want. It's cool if you don't want. Because, like, the server's still pretty inactive. You know, the team with the most buffs wins this game mode, always, according to a lot of CCs. My team must really just be doing it wrong. It's totally not like the more aggressive team wins regardless of buffs. That feels like it could be taken way out of context. I think I'm fine calling you guys just viewers. Okay, the Ulysses is going south. Let's put those fires out. I need all the health I can get. 15-second reload, though. That's pretty neat. You know what? I'm going to do something absurdly stupid. Because this is probably going to be a loss anyway. So... maybe I can keep my Littorio alive. Maybe. Okay, he can keep himself alive. The Ulysses has my broadside, but hey, maybe I'll get this buff. I mean, it is also an Ulysses, so I'm not terribly worried about it actually hitting me. He'd have to get pretty lucky for that. It's the sign-op here I'm worried about. Yeah, see, that barely hurt. Rude. They just love knocking out my turrets. No. 1.2... I say 1.3 million potential. Not bad. Of course, the battlecruiser with armor is the one at the back of the map sailing broadside to all the enemies. Oh, please tell me he gets clapped here. No, it's an Ulysses. Of course he wouldn't. And he's firing high explosive. Of course he is. Why are people like this? Just why? Why are people like this? I mean, I'm not terribly sure about it, but I mean, I can think on it. A-Gear actually has armor. Hey, I got an emblem USR and USSR. Neat. But like, before I go in there, just to show, like, 27 mil, 30 mil deck, 25 mil bow. I've got alright armor, but it's not good. Like, the thing that's keeping it mostly here is that it is a turtleback. It's just a really thin turtleback. Basically meaning that there's this armor plate followed up by an internal armor plate. Well, if you play the ship that matches your name, basically from about the midline, because, you know, it's not a real ship that existed, but there is indeed a Montana in this game. It's a pretty solid all-round battleship. You guys are cute. I will definitely think on the name. But yeah, as you know, my ship here has almost no armor to speak of. If I come into here, coal ships to A gear. This ship has a lot more armor than, yeah. And similarly, has a turtleback, but it's a lot thicker. Like, they have 190 and 80, which, basically to explain the purpose of a turtleback, it's to basically provide an opposing angle of armor, so that a shell coming in, if it punches through this plate, it could still bounce off of this one. And then thus not fully penetrate into the vitals of the ship. That's basically its purpose. Well, I mean, I'm not saying I dislike the name, but, like, potentially there may be a better name that could be used. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. We just need some thought. I've never really put much thought into what to call you guys. You're just viewers. So... I may as well take breasts back out. Maybe I can get a win. But yeah, the American battleships are not bad. I'm still kind of working on them. I could actually pick up Iowa right now. But I don't need anything with battleships at the moment. I need cruisers. And, well, the American heavy cruisers cannot do what Brest can do. They do not have the armor that Brest has. And I need potential damage. Ooh, that's a lot of people in divisions. Okay, so those Wisconsins are working together. Oh, that bungo is going to make my life hell. Okay. I mean, technically, I would still be in charge of the chat, but I mean, you can be second in command. You kind of are, given you're my only moderator. So, the only thing with the American battleships is that they can be a bit painful as you climb up the tech tree, because like, tiers 3 through 7 are the slow dreadnought battleships, which are more just painful because of how slow they are, more than anything. And I'm maneuvering before that bungo decides to shoot at me. Yeah, his guns are pointing this way. Feel like I'm kind of on my own. That Tashkent has just kind of run off to the middle. And I'm facing down the Wisconsin brothers. Got it. This ain't gonna go well. Okay. What's behind me? A Kurfürst. Okay. I'm safe from the bungo at the moment, so I've got that going for me. I mean, I currently don't really need more than just one moderator, so... My streams don't get enough viewers to really warrant it, so... Napoli. Okay. That's annoying. Especially where I'm basically on my own here, because the Tashkent is trying to get itself killed. Which, you know... Can't say I approve of. Ow. Hi, Wisconsin. Really hope I can get close enough to spot the Napoli. Nah, he's not coming out. And I can't go out any further. Damn it. I can't see them because... Yay. Come on, team. Somebody. Ow. Come on, carrier. Get those planes over here. That doesn't really help. I just need eyes. There's already a giant rock in the way. And now I can't see, and I just hit my reload booster. I can't take the shot I wanted, but it's the shot I can take. It's always how it goes. At least I finally have some backup. Man, I'd rather not. I've been working hard to work on my brand. Which is just my name, but, you know. That's how the best brands are, right? Jeez, I am getting focused. I'd rather not be flooding. I mean, I appreciate the focus, but... I'd rather them shoot it like the Kurfürst, or... Okay, they were shooting at a mains behind me, too. But, like... Here comes the Malta back. This is gonna hurt. It didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. And the Malta did lose a lot of planes. Hey, it's the bungo. I mean, I am pretty squishy. That doesn't... Okay, I appreciate the effort, carrier, but I'm a battle cruiser, and this is a battleship. All he's done is blind us. Like, I appreciate the effort, but I'm surprised I stayed unspotted. But now we can't see literally anything. Which is great. I love that for us. Okay, I should be able to thread these. Come on, big boys. Push up before you have no support to push up with. Yeah, that's a shot aimed at me. Yeah. I've just spent way too much time playing this game. Ow. 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 What? I don't know why I'm the one getting focused. I am not the scariest ship here. I'm dead. Yep. Not much I could do. I didn't have much vision because of, well, he's long dead now, but the long sunk corpse of the Tashkent over here. So night, Espion. Hope you have a good rest. This was a super passive team that, like, we had such a huge advantage that the team just kind of squandered. And now they're pushing in piecemeal, and they're all just gonna die piecemeal, and yeah. I got a good amount of potential damage, at least. My phone's also being a butt. Thing is, I wasn't the lowest health available for most of the time. Like, I was just being focused. I guess they just really didn't like the booby boat. I mean, French reload boosters are kind of scary, but... I was thinking of changing ships, but... I need potential damage, and, well, people are shooting at me. So... I like French. The French ships are weird. But I tend to play just about anything. I more just play ships I enjoy the look of more than any one nation. But I think France holds my most... like, my most played ships. Gascon being right up there. That's fine, Kathy. You'll learn. A lot of divisions around tonight. Also, a lot of carrier divisions around tonight. Oh yeah, Gascon. Pretty rare to see those. It's not a good ship. I just like it because it's weird. Dual Schroeder, Benham. I hope they're not on this flank. Benham is a nightmare to deal with, and we have a Kitakaze. Benham outspots that, doesn't it? Oh yeah, Benham outspots that. Hopefully it spawned in the middle. or the other flank. But it probably spawned on this flank. Yeah, super ships are weird. Basically, you can tell the order they were released in by how powerful their special ability is. That basically tells you right there when they were released. The more powerful it is, the earlier they were in the release cycle. Like, the Japanese one, with its massive boost to dispersion, was one of the first. Tiny Tims. Ow. The Russians were pretty late to the party. So theirs don't even have funny buttons. Am I seeing things? Someone who doesn't hate hybrids? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hydro up. This is so dumb. I'm gonna eat a torpedo, aren't I? If I can take out the Benson, it'll be worth it. Ah, so close. Come on, team. Someone. No. Damn it. I could rush forward, but I need to try to safe up. Well, the Belfast is dead at least. I'm almost through burning. I may as well just not bother repairing those fires. Okay, come on, Bress, you can dance. There we go. I'm hoping to spot the Benson again. And I can kind of use its smoke screen to push up a bit. It's probably around the corner here. Really sucks that my hydro is down, but... This is also extremely dumb. Yeah, he's around the corner. Damn it. Ah, come on. No, you're dead, little man. You're dead. If I'm going down, you're coming with me. Worthwhile trade. Not a great game, but I kind of had to commit to that. Yes, the Russian battleships, like super ships, do actually have something to make up for not having a funny button. And it namely just comes down to, like, using these two as an example. Kremlin itself is already an incredibly tanky ship. Like, this is the best armor in the game with the most HP of, like, any tier 10. Then you get Ushakov, which has even more armor and even more HP. Basically the same guns, but like the armor on Ushakov is utterly ridiculous. And it kind of goes the same for the cruisers. I should actually get to a Russian ship, so it just takes me right back to their tech tree. Like, you get Petropavlovsk here, which is an incredibly heavily armored cruiser. Basically, one of, if not the best armored cruiser in the game. Then you get Novorossiysk, which basically is the same thing with more armor, more HP, you know. So it doesn't exactly need a funny button. I think Novorossiysk might have one. Hold on. No, it doesn't. The Russian ships also have 12-kilometer radars, which are incredibly helpful. Basically, it just spots things within 12 kilometers of you, which is very helpful. Not very long duration, but it doesn't really need to be. The French super battleship also doesn't have a gimmick. It had one in testing. It had a funny button that was basically a reload booster, and that was determined to be quite overpowered because French 431s are incredibly powerful, and it has 12 of them, and they're decently accurate. Kandy over here was one of the first super battleships. It was one of the first super cruisers. So it has a funny button that is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Not only do you fire a couple bursts, but they're more accurate, and, I mean, they just simply pen better if you're firing high explosive, or just hit more accurately if you're firing armor piercing. Kandy likes to delete things. It's not very well armored, but it likes to delete things. Alright, MPL Sim. Okay. Wow, insta-pop. And more carriers. I should really go to Golden Lion. Kaba. He's probably not going to want to push down right here. And hey, a hybrid battleship. So many people hate those because they're like, oh, but it's just a carrier, except it kind of isn't. Alright, Kathy. Hope you have a good sleep. And I love you too. Okay. Kaba, where are you going, little man? Well, I say little man, he's almost the size of a cruiser. It's just breast is the size of a battle cruiser. Kaba, there you go. I'm gonna guess he's gonna stick to the open water over here. I love you just as much. Oh, nope, he's turning in. Okay, I will turn in as well. He's obeying the no battleship sign. Even though he doesn't... It's a smoke Kaba! What? Excuse me? Okay, Kavarosk has two options in that consumable slot. The smoke screen and a super heal. The super heal is like my regular heal here, except immensely better. As in, this is like 0.5% of my health per second. A super heal is 2% of your health per second. Okay, what are we probably facing? Oh, it's a Force Sherman. Oop. I managed to alt-tab. I'm very good at this. And now the enemy team knows that that is a smoke Kaba. I did not lead that enough. Oh, this is not looking great, if I'm honest. I'm gonna want my high explosive. And of course he then turns broadside to me, basically. Though that's not angled enough for me to actually do much to him. God, I cannot lead that Petro. What is wrong with me right now? I think I'm just so caught off guard by the frickin' smoke Kaba. I'm gonna put this fire out. Petro doesn't have torpedoes, does it? It does not. Okay. He wins this DPS race. And he wins it even faster with the backup of that Schlieffen. I really need assistance. Yeah, he really wins it with the Schlieffen and Forrest Sherman shooting at me. I think he's trying to break my guns. Yes, yes he is. Repairing that before he permanently breaks it. I need him dealt with. Come on, team. Come on, people. Shoot him. There's only a Zhao, the Kaba, the Kearsarge, a Wisconsin coming over. Oh, 1.2 potential. I have no idea what this Kavarosk is doing. I might take a break from cruisers for a minute just to show how dumb that Kaba's being. Because I have Kavarosk. right here. It used to be the Tech Tree Tier 10 Russian destroyer. Was replaced with the just inferior Delny. But this heal is ridiculous. It's basically like 20% of your health at the push of a button. Like... So I'm going to play a Kaba game. Wait, do I have signal flags on this? I might not. Okay, I do. I need to go as fast as possible. You two being mean to you? Thought you was going to snuggle down anyway. Ooh, lots of destroys. Hey, a Fen Yang! You don't see those every day. Okay, what's with me? Z42? Cool. Doesn't really matter. You'll notice I'm detected from 9.7 kilometers. That is probably why that person was taking the smoke screen, because they're like, man, Kavarosk is like detected from low Earth orbit. It's like, yeah, it is. That's the point. If I needed potential damage in destroyers, this is the one you go to. Because at base, I'm at 45.1 knots. I can boost that by 8% more. Kaba gets silly fast. The island indicator does not come up fast enough for Kaba. Like, it'll tell you when you're about to collide with an island. It doesn't come up fast enough for Kavarosk to react. Nah, it's okay. Don't feel bad. You'll be a sleepy bean. No, you don't need to stop. I'm just teasing. I really appreciate you in the chat, so... Yeah, I'm spotted. Who cares? Shoot at me. Give me targets, people. You don't want none of this. Let's get the super heal going. Okay, I'm probably about to get redetected anyway, so I should really just keep firing. And that's what the super heal is for. You can't really do that with a smoke screen. I would be dead without the super heal. Have a good rest, Kathy. Sleep tight. Now in 20-ish seconds, I get to heal another 20% of my health back. Hey, what's that over there? That's a Des Moines. Okay. Hey, little buddy. Oh, they permanently broke one of my torpedo tubes. As if that matters. I should wait for my heal to get at least kind of off cooldown. There we go. Well, my engine boost is down. As if I care. This is how you play Kaba. You play it like you stole it. It's just how you do it. If you're not playing her like you stole her, you're not playing Kavarosk. Simple as. Rude. Aww. Those torpedoes aren't going to hit anything, but... I'm already dead, Golden Lion. You're a bit late. Well, I mean, they might if the Golden Lion pushes forward. They are slow enough, but nah. He's backing up. So that's how you play Kaba. Drive it like you stole it. She is. Like, she's just the sweetest. Yeah, I'm going to go back to Golden Lion. I know I didn't play Golden Lion yet this stream, but I'm going to go to Golden Lion. I was playing it earlier today. You know. Probably have my best games in Golden Lion. Especially with all the carriers around. You really don't want to be facing down a Golden Lion in a carrier. Because I will eat your planes like candy. It'll just happen. Golden Lion is probably the best anti-airship in the game. She's not really been my moderator long, so not yet, but I imagine if someone were to come in and actually, like, require being banned, she'd be able to. I'm pretty relaxed with rules, though, so, like, it's mostly just bots that need to get banned. Though, shockingly, there's not many bots that target World of Warships streamers. Meanwhile, when I was doing Balatro, there was, like, 3 bots, and they were on the Twitch side, so... Wouldn't have been her jurisdiction anyway. Yep, there's another carrier. And it's a Malta. Okay. I kind of want to position up just by B. The gimmick of the Dutch cruisers are these funny airstrikes. These airstrikes hurt when you're within range to use them. They have a relatively short range, though. And that's where a lot of people don't like them, because they do have pretty short range. Okay, it's a Fletcher here. Laria. I'm glad that's on my team. There is a mechanic in this game that I absolutely hate called Overmatch. Basically, if your gun is 14.3 times bigger than the armor you're hitting, with an armor-piercing or semi-armor-piercing shell, it ignores the armor as if it just doesn't think the armor's even there anymore. Basically meaning that Laria, you know, the Italian battleship over there, armed with 457mm guns, can overmatch everything except Tier 8 plus battleships with its semi-armor piercing. And semi-armor piercing was already a painful ammo type to deal with. Hey, Malta. I'm not got defensive AA yet. Yeah, it kinda is. Nah, not quite enough reach. And I mean, it is a case of I can't blame people that like the overmatch mechanic for liking it. But, like, this is a battle cruiser. It's basically designed to be shot at. But when there's enemy guns that can just ignore my armor, it leads to me just being punished for playing properly. Which is why I don't like overmatch. Like, I don't mind being punished for a mistake I make. Like, if I get punished right here, that's my own fault. I'm the one going broadside to a Schlieffen to get into this cap circle. Ooh, hi, Moskva. Ah, I didn't lead those enough. Okay, now what could have been in here with the Fletcher? We've spotted the Shimikaze, the Yu Yang. So it's the Jaeger. Of course it would be. At least he's left. Jaeger is a bit silly of a ship. I'm trying to, at the moment, to get to around here. I don't know if I'll make it, but that's where I'm trying to go. Okay, that Schlieffen is not looking this way. So if I do get spotted, it's not a big deal. A little bit further and it won't matter at all. Crap. Okay. Not crap. Ah, I didn't lead that enough again. Well, I caught 2 bombs at least. Ow. Don't ask me how I just missed with those. Malta does have a lot of HP on its planes, but I'm content to just keep these guys spotted. Like, even though Malta has a lot of HP on its planes, he is feeling this. Like, he's going to feel the loss of those planes. You reversing, big guy? You are. Oh, hi, you Yang. I'm dead. I saw the Jaeger up there and thought, yeah, I'm dumb. Hey, my secondary's knocked out one of his torpedo tubes. Okay, Cyclone coming in. Come on, ship, accelerate, please. Ow. Ooh. This is gonna hurt. Yep. That hurt. My HP bar is broken. It doesn't know what HP I'm at. I took too much damage too quickly. Well, let's see what damage I can do to the Malta before I go down. Those aren't going to hit, but I just had to launch them quickly. I should have aimed for the Moskva. Yeah, I pushed up way too far. All I need is the potential damage. I don't care if I end up dying, especially when the team is already losing. If the team's already losing, it literally doesn't matter at that point. Just occurred to me, I should probably switch my my in-game voice lines off of one of the Azure Lane characters to one y'all might actually understand what they're saying. I'll do that while I travel to where I'm going. Wait. Yeah, I think it's in here. Yeah. Standard. Don't even know how well you guys can hear the game, but, you know. I'm trying. This map is not terribly good for cruisers. I mean, ideally I'd be going to where the Wooster's going, but he needs that island more than I do. He has a radar, I don't. So I'm basically just going to try and make my way up around the north here. If I can get to about C10 behind that island, that's ideal. But if I have to, I can stop behind this one. Given there are no carriers in play, I should be able to get up here no problem. I just want to make sure I'm able to support the daring when he needs it. I should actually get my high explosive loaded. I just don't like firing high explosive from these guns, because they're battleship guns. They're just small battleship guns. On a cruiser. So, kind of long reload, making their high explosive not that effective. Yeah, I can do that. It's up a bit louder now. That was a good hit into the Jaeger. It might be a little too loud now. I turned it up 2 steps. I'll turn it back down 1. Yeah, that looks not bad. I'm about to get spotted, I think. Or not. Oh, I very much misled that. Well, I almost hit with it. I might connect 1 bomb. Yeah! 1 bomb directly into his armor belt. The quandary of I want to be being shot at. So is it worth doing this? And I feel like it is. Because it's only the Wisconsin that can even shoot at me. The Napoli can't. Its secondaries can, but it can't. Which is fine. How? Yeah, I have like no support up here though. That's not good. It's safe, little daring. There is no need to be daring. Why did you not turn away, little guy? Damn it. That Wisconsin's too good. I mean, I do definitely appreciate this Napoli pushing into me. I don't appreciate the fact I know Napoli has torpedoes. Where is it in the list? 13-5. Yeah. Oh, I can't reach. Dispersion, please. Ah. No. Oh, another 1 mil. I need some coffee, so I drank the last of my coffee. Where am I at with this mission? 9 more games like that. The problem is, like, I'd probably be doing better if I was playing Stalingrad. But I've been playing Stalingrad so much today, I'm just kind of sick of the thing. That's why I'm playing Guden, but... Oh, hey, the Kappa game was a win. Drive her like you stole her and you win. But yeah, I will be right back. I think these are the buttons. Wait, no, it's... Yes, it is those two. I return. Because that Guden battle ended. Yep. Wasn't really much I could have done in that position. Third on the team. It's always sad when 50k damage is third on the team. Wait, was that? I played 2 Guden battles, so no, the other one hasn't finished. That's the first one. That one had finished before I left. Still, though. Always sad. Well, Frisk, don't look at me. You're the one that moved your box to there. Super ships. Ooh, double sub. Bleh. I don't want to go to either flank. I don't want to deal with a submarine. Submarines aren't very good. Like, this is something I was actually going to ramble about on my Animal Crossing video I recorded today, for me, technically yesterday at this point, that goes out tomorrow. So, like, my video for the 26th. But I decided, where I was thinking of streaming, that I would save this rant for now. You'll hear so many people make the bold claim that submarines and carriers are the most overpowered ships in the game. Now, I need to quickly grab something that I did the math on earlier. Let's see here. This might start making noise. Good, I stopped it in time. Not that I'd mind giving Sea Lord some exposure, because he's pretty cool. But okay. Taking tier 10 ships as the example point, because they're generally what the game is balanced around. Be that right or wrong, the game is balanced around tier 10. 22% of carriers at tier 10 have above a 73% win rate within the top 5% of players. Now, that may sound a bit absurd to have that high of a win rate. And it kind of is. Not gonna lie. Until you start hearing the other figures. Battleships. 42.3% of them have above a 73% win rate. Tier 10, top 5% of players. Destroyers have 62% of them above 73% with that same criteria. Cruisers have 38.88. Submarines have 0. Like, and this is all under the same criteria of tier 10, top 5%. So these are the best players. Like, I don't think I'm gonna hit. I think he sped up. No. Gonna land a few. Yeah, 6 counts as a few. I'd love to get closer. And, like, conceptually, subs are pretty cool. But, like, fighting them in-game is so annoying. Yeah, Annapolis, I have no idea what you're doing, man. Oh, I thought that Condi was going to go forward. Because, like, I have basically nothing I can do to this submarine out there. Like, at this point, firing at him is pointless. Because I have no long-range depth charges. My depth charges are right there. You might guess what the problem with that is. That being, I have to be right on top of that submarine to deal damage to it. And there's a lot of ships out there that would very much like to prevent me from doing that. Okay, let me get all of my stuff back up. Yeah, there's the Balau again. And their Balau just detonated our main. Why would you not be running an anti-det flag on a super ship? And, like, when he's on the surface, I can shoot at him. For what good that does. There goes Colbert, another ship that you drive like you stole it. When was the last time that Napoli was spotted? Get the feeling he's feeling pretty useless to his team where he is. Those look like Colbert torps. That's not the Darius I know, is it? There's nothing there, game. There's nothing there, game. Could I go, please? Could I go? Could I go? Could I? Thank you, game. There he is. Boo. And this is the passive gameplay that nobody likes at top tier, but everyone takes part in it anyway because you lose otherwise. But you also lose if you don't actually play aggressively. It's a bit of a catch-22, that. And I can't push up because that Yamato is out there and it will kill me. Yeah, I'm so dead. Yep. Just think, when these cruisers were announced and shown off, everyone was freaking out because of how absurd these airstrikes would be. They're really not. I shouldn't have pushed out, but I didn't have the gun range to not push out. I should really go back to Stalin. Oh, hey, I completed the hunt for Bismarck. Neat. I think I'm already done that collection. Let me see. Yep. I'm already done this collection. Right, yeah, because this one gives Bismarck's camos. This is actually a collection that anyone new to the game, you'll want to do this collection. The Hunt for Bismarck. You can buy one container from the armory, and unless things have changed, you can then select to collect this, this collection, where it'll give you a chance to get pieces of it from just opening your daily containers. Which other ones is it? The second game anniversary collection is also worth doing, because it gets you a bonus package for Monarch, for Kiev, for Charles Martel, for Z23, and for New Orleans, showing that New Orleans used to be a tier 8, because all of these others are tier 8s. I think... trying to remember what others were worth doing. Royal Navy Destroyers is worth going up if you plan on doing their destroyers. I don't think Motherland matters. No, not really. 5 Epochs is nice because of the basically the free bonus package for tier 9s. Don't know if it's completable anymore, though. American Cruisers is nice for the Freedom Camo for Cleveland and the bonus package. And then there's always Courageous. It's a free premium. I got Oklahoma for free, and I still feel ripped off by it. So, take that as you will. The Italian Destroyers collection isn't bad for Lione. It's not a bad ship, but... Somme is deceptive. I say it's deceptive. Somme is nice if you like British destroyers, because it is literally the tier 9 British destroyer as a premium. It's just the tech tree ship as a premium, so it gets premium economy while being the exact same as the tech tree ship. So that's kind of neat. I almost feel like I should go down to like tier 7, but then I'd get a lot less potential damage, and that's all I need. I just want to get caught up on my missions. Cruisers, battleships, and a single carrier. I'm going to try and make my way over to sea. As long as I play my cards right, I'm basically an extra battleship for my team. Because this is basically a battleship brawl. Calling it now, almost every battleship's going to play super passively, though. This is a time where I wish I was in Golden Lion. Because, well... Yeah, there's the Essex. I'm gonna probably want my defensive AA. Go away. Slow down, turn in. Thank you for, like, yeah. The, double my HP and potential damage. Okay. Made it to relative safety. I don't have to worry about the carrier for now. Friendly carrier has all but shown me that there's nothing there. He just lost his entire squad, though. Carriers can be so frustrating to play. And it's something that people just don't seem to get when they complain about carriers being so overpowered. Is like, you want to talk about, like, RNG? Like, battleships do suffer from some decently bad RNG. But on average, roughly 30% of your shells are going to hit. Oh, this sucks. Away. Away with you. That Satsuma really wants me dead. He aimed for the slowdown turn in. Ow. But, like... Oh, I should have kept my defensive fire up. That minnow would have appreciated it. That's a legendary mod Golden Lion. I'm gonna get stuck. Or not. This is one of the maps they've modeled the islands in a way that's not frustrating. That's good to see. Minnow. I'm gonna be drawing fire, my guy. You may not want to be reversing like that. I'm gonna fire off the heel because, yep, there comes the St. Vincent shells. Yeah, I led that way too much. Yeah. Okay, what is way back there? Oh, it's a Satsuma. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be a Satsuma? Oh, that's a Vincent torpedo. Okay, good. I was incredibly worried for a moment. St. Vincent's torpedoes hit like monster trucks. Like, you don't want to be taking a St. Vincent torpedo if you can help it. Well, that's a radar minnow. Okay. Not something I was expecting to see, but props to him. Takes some guts to run a radar on Minotaur. Nah, I'm too close to the island. Oh, I'm getting plenty of potential damage. It's just... This will fire off the radar. Maybe I'll get a spot on something. No, still too close. I'm so dead. There's no way I'm getting another heal off. Well, almost 3 million potential damage. Just look at this, though. Way at the back. Lobbing high explosive from guns that don't need to care about armor. Way at the back of the map. Way at the back of the map. Kinda pushed up. I'm kind of impressed. I'm really impressed with this Ohio. He clearly found his man pants. Bit too late, but... You'll notice a trend, though. The enemy battleships are closer to the front. It's almost like playing super passively does not win you games. Like... I don't know where that mentality comes from, and I really wish people would get over it. Like... Actually, I need to see... No, he's not in the help chat. Like, super passive play does not win battles. And, like, that's where I get annoyed with everyone saying, oh, the meta's so passive. Like, no, the most effective tactic is not playing passively. That is not the meta. Double sub. Of course, double sub. And of course, U4501. On paper, you would think that U4501 would be the slowest submarine here. It's actually the fastest. Because it defies the laws of physics. 4501 travels faster underwater. So when there's more resistance against the ship moving, it goes faster. Wargaming logic. It's things like that that make people hate submarines, too. Because, like... Not only is it nearly impossible to spot, but it's also faster just for being under the water. Which is kinda just bullshit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take up this position. This is kind of risky, but I'm gonna take up position basically right here. I'll only be able to be shot at from over there. And I've got the armor to take it, so... But yeah, because of Overmatch, Satsuma's guns just don't have to care. Which is why it's so painful to see someone spamming... Ugh, voice crack. Spamming high explosive at a Satsuma. Because, like, there's just no reason. Okay, I should have made the turn I was thinking making. Burgoyne. Hey, big guy. I'm glad I can help you learn things about the game. Ow. It's free as long as you have a PC that has decent specs. I wouldn't even say good, like just has to be okay. You could play. Yeah, this is not going great. That bomber knew that it could overmatch my bow and made very good use of that. Okay, time to try going dark. Okay, I did successfully go dark. U4501's over there. I don't have the most to worry about from the 4501 at this exact moment, but we don't have a heal buff. We have extra HP. Oh, I really hope the team gets that heal buff. That would be so nice. But the enemy team's probably going to get it. The game has basically potato options, so... There's actually a pretty decent chance that you'll be able to run the game. Not on, like, super high settings, but, like... Yep, our Izumo's dead. Okay, I'm finally back far enough. I should be able to make this turn. That was my main worry, was just making this turn, because I want to get around this side. Mains is probably dead. Oh, more HP. That is fair. The game is decently large, so... It's not exactly the same game, but if you have a console, you could play World of Warships Legends. Like, basically like a PS4, PS5... modern game console that's not the Switch. I don't know what the Xbox ones are, or else I would have named those, but I don't know Xbox at all. I have more HP than the Burgoyne. Battleship Stalingrad, reporting for duty. Ow. He has better armor than I do. Okay. Nah, there's no way I can get shots on the Petro. I really wish I could. Especially because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the enemy team has the healing buff. Maybe. Nah. Got him with one and it was an overpen. That is fair. I kind of miss Windows 7 to a degree. But I'm also one of those weird people that I liked Vista. I kind of miss Vista too. No. That's not good. Incomparable has torpedoes. So there is probably torpedoes on the way for me. Would be my guess. Ow! Where did that come from? Probably the Montana wave range. More HP, please. Yep. Ooh. I am glad he fired them like that. I'm not glad about the... Okay, the Bourgogn's guns aren't pointing this way. I am showing way too much side. Come on. Ow. The thing is as well, like, saying that, like, I don't mind Windows 11, which is what I'm currently running. The only thing I mind... Hey, little guy. I'm dead. Like, the only thing I mind about it is that I can't turn off automatic updates. Ah, you broke one of my guns, you bugger. I'm dead. Well, it dealt some damage to the Hayate. Would you look at that? Battleships in the back line. But yeah, it was either stay there and die to the submarine or push forward and die to everybody else. So I chose dying to everybody else. Not a bad match, though. Still could go either way. But, like, the fun thing to note is the enemy battleships are pushed a lot further forward. Like, ours almost couldn't be further from the fight. Like... Yeah, I was gonna comment earlier how my win-losses were actually looking pretty good. I'm now 6-6. And that one could go either way. Uh... Okay, that's gonna put me to 7. 3 mil more to go. Yeah, that's fair. I was going to buy used with the computer I have, which the specs are in the my Twitch info. But I went new mostly just because I don't have a huge amount of money, so I didn't want to risk getting something that may not actually work, or not work well, or not work for very long. And, like, I was going to use a power supply that we just have sitting around here for my computer, because I basically built this thing. But the power supply, in of itself, is great. It ran the computer, it was fine. The problem is it doesn't fit a standard case, because thank you, Dell. It's an old Dell Alienware power supply. I still have the thing, because, like, it works. And I might eventually, like, put a computer together using that old case, in which case I could reuse that power supply. But the case is also not very good, so it would need some decent modifications to make it worth using with modern stuff. So, like... not much more potential damage to go. And then I can finally play something that isn't a battlecruiser. I love battlecruisers, though. Just moving my cat's boxes back to where they should be. She likes moving them. I'm more just excited to be able to move away from tier 10. Like, I would do that now, but, like, you get the most potential damage at higher tiers, so... Frisk, I just moved that back. If you not, you can play with it right by the dresser. You don't need it behind my chair. See, I don't have any tools for fixing, like, if, like, something were to, like, not be soldered properly. I don't have a soldering iron or anything. So, like, I wouldn't be able to fix it, is my thing. I do want to learn that stuff, and I have a fan over in the corner that you can't see that I really want to fix because it was so nice. And then it just kind of stopped at some point, which I'm pretty sure it's the motor died in it. But I don't know. I haven't headed apart to look because I'm pretty sure I can't fix it at the moment anyway. It's going to be my learning. Yeah, my thing to learn on. Hey, in Ohio. Kind of surprised I wasn't spotted when I shot there. But I'll take it. And I missed. Good. That'll be a destroyer. Didn't miss that time. I gonna try and get shots in at this G-Nan if I can. There we go. Only one hit, but I dealt some pretty good damage to him, so... Here you go, guys. Get him. I definitely don't have the tools for that. Not sure I'd want to put a huge amount of effort into fixing my current phone. Like... So that mostly just comes down to... My current phone's pretty old. Like, I'm sure to somebody it would be pretty useful, but... It's getting to a point where it's not really working for me as much as I'd like it to. I've got a Galaxy S9. Crap. How did we lose him? It's sad seeing a Kurfürst hiding that far in the back. Yeah, I've been looking used for a new phone for myself. Mostly because the new price is also just ridiculous. Wow, am I finally getting shot at? Yay, I'm being shot at. This is a pretty good position for a Stalingrad. And again, just look at the battleships on my team. And compare it to the positions of the battleships on the enemy team. And that right there explains why we're losing. But good luck convincing people of that. Because staying alive tends to mean you'll probably end up placing higher on the scoreboard than the people who died. So that Kurfürst is going to probably place higher on the scoreboard than all the battleships around him that were slightly more aggressive. And he's going to take that as what he did was the right thing to do. Because this game really needs to rework how scoring works. Yep, yeah they are. Let's look at them battleships. They've at least moved off the H line, most of them. They're slowly getting there. Yeah, I'm just gonna radar. What's around? The game told me I could shoot. The game lied to me. There's no island indicator. The game lied to me. Uh, at least I'm building up a good amount of potential damage here. Because I am still incredibly durable. Yeah, it's a rock. Should have pushed out a bit faster, my man. Aw, I was hoping I could shoot him. But yep. That's the Kurfürst that was sitting in the corner, shouting for intelligence data the entire battle. Probably was just spamming high explosive out too. See what I mean? Like, the game encourages that kind of play. Like, this Satsuma was in the back the whole time, too. Like, the game encourages it, and then people wonder why people do that. It's, well, if you're going to get good results, that's the game telling you you're doing it right. That's the problem, is the game is telling them they're playing right when they're not. Their win rate should tell them they're not playing right, but what it tells them generally is people go, well, it's my team that let me down, not I let my team down by playing stupidly. Like, the position I was in was basically perfect for creating crossfires, allowing my teammates to push up. Ooh, this map is... Cruisers want to be on the other side. Good thing I'm almost a battleship. Oh, right, submarines. At least it's just a salmon, but... I would love to have spawned where that cruiser did, that Des Moines. He's probably going to go for where I was just thinking of going, so I'll just not bother. I need to take this slow. Because unlike these battleships behind me, while I have armor, my armor has some pretty big weak spots. Theirs doesn't. Unless the Yamato is on this flank, in which case Yamato overmatches them everywhere, just like basically all of those battleships overmatch me everywhere. And when you look at that, the Wisconsin found his W key. The Prussian did not. Or the Prussian. If the sub gets within 8 kilometers of me, I stand a chance. That's a big ask. Because my anti-sub charges only go 8 kilometers. Yeah, Petro, your armor only works if you don't show your broadside. Okay, it's the Delny keeping me spotted. Okay, Delny left range. That Conqueror is kind of cramping my style. Okay, Delny has 10-kilometer torpedoes. There's just no one on YouTube at the moment. It happens. Especially this time of night. Loving this potential damage. Not loving that I can't reach any of the battleships to shoot at them and the Petro is angled to me. And there's almost no way I'm hitting the Delny. Yep, there's the submarine. No, I was probably just saying something. I do that from time to time. This is very dumb. If the Delny turns in or the subsurfaces, I could be very, very much in a bad way. Guess I'll get my heal going. Damn it. I'm decently curious. Okay, the sub is not on the surface within 12 kilometers of me, at least. Got that going for me. His torpedoes only reach 11, so... And as much as I want the potential damage, it would be really cool if these guys could shoot at somebody else. Oh no, my medium caliber AA guns are gone. Whatever will I do? Well, there's the submarine. Okay, I can probably get moved over to the island at E4-ish. Everything that could spot me is pretty far away. I need some cover. This is like the only argument I could ever see for running range mod in slot 6 is just how far away everybody just is at tier 10. They get into the camp of, I have the range, I want to use the range. And well, that's just not a great way to go about things. As evidenced by the fact I'm still alive, and if they had been closer... I may not be. I'm not too worried about... Yeah, the Conqueror's just lobbing more high explosive. Not terribly worried about him killing me. That Kleber has line of sight on me. Thankfully, I don't have a huge amount to worry about from it. Kleber is a scary gunboat, but it's not a very good torpedo boat. As in, even with a full concealment build, he still can't stealth torpedo me. I have to see him first. Unless he's running Kleber's legendary upgrade, which is always possible, but unlikely. Hi, Delmy. Kaba, you're probably gonna have to go contest that cap. Ah, there's the Brisbane. It is 2:41 in the morning. Ow. How is he not dead? Submarine! What the shit? Sub? Hey... It's alone! I mean, yeah, the Delny's out there, but, like, it's alone! That potentially could have just cost us the game. Look at all these defeats. You can tell it's the weekend. I don't think it's actually the weekend. I don't remember. No, it is the weekend. It's Sunday. Yeah. Ugh. You can tell it's the weekend. I need one more battle. This is like... This sort of losing streak is very demoralizing. Because, like... Especially, like, dying because your teammates just aren't killing things. Like, hey, arms race. I wish I was where the carrier spawned. So I don't want to sail broadside that much. This is one where I'm going to be playing semi-passive. I'm just going to take up a position right here. But the center of an arms race battle is important. So trying to secure it early is good. And I want to be in a position where I can actually shoot at things. Okay, they're probably going to get the damage buff up here. Jutland decided it has better things to do, I guess. I mean, the carrier is likely to scout the buffs, so I can't really blame it. Well, RNG really worked in my favor there. Cold dead hand of Stalin just came up and guided those shells to their target. Ooh, that was a pretty close blind shot. I don't have to fire blind, though. And look at that, battleships hiding in the back. The enemy battleships are pushing forward. Wonder which team's gonna win. Though, I mean, over there, our battleships are doing their job. Ow. Okay, we have a healing buff. That's good. No, let the Burgoyne go forward if he wants to go forward. Leave him alone. He's doing his job. Nah, Stalin doesn't feel like guiding my shells anymore, it seems. That's a bummer. That was lucky, but also a bit of judgment. That was what we call obvious torpedoes. And the obvious torpedoes are the obvious ones. Oh, god damn it. I was really hoping he would not turn back in. Please don't be looking this way. Please don't be looking this way. This is what I get for trying to make a move to a better position. Thankfully, ooh, it wasn't him spotting me. There's something else out here. What else could be spotting me? There's another destroyer that hasn't been spotted yet. It's a Holland. Oh, god damn it. That's not good. Hollands have scary torpedoes. Okay, there it is. That's not so bad. And those torpedoes are scary because just look how fast they are. Like, they're fast, they're long range. They don't deal a huge amount of damage, but they also reload super fast. Okay. Let's see if I can finish off that Wisconsin. See, that Burgoyne may have just died, but, like, man, did his pushing up probably put a lot of pressure on them. I missed. And, like, that's not to say battleships should just blindly push forward. Like, you should have support. Like, you shouldn't do it unsupported, because that's just dumb. You will die. But when the support is there, you can make a push, and you just don't. It's so annoying. Okay, I can pretty confidently push up. Okay, I think I'll put these fires out. Rude. Yeah, the Essex is definitely coming for me, so... One hit. Well, at least one of them reset me. I'm gonna bump the island. That's not good. Yeah, the incomp's probably about to kill me. Or not. Shima, that's not really helpful. Bonk. No, the incomp got shots out. Bit late, Jutland. But hey, at least I got the potential damage from a mission, I'm pretty sure. You're welcome, team. Yay! That last one finished my mission. Now I just need to kind of grind my butt off to actually get the rest of this week's missions done before next week's begin. I'm a few days behind. I've got 3 days. Let's see. What am I going to be doing? Spotted and destroyed. Those are probably the easiest. Though that spotted's going to take absolutely forever. Captured or assisted and captured could be pretty easy. The spotted ribbons are probably the easiest ribbons to get as a carrier, because you just, for now anyway, you just fly over the enemy team. Submarine torpedo hits could also be pretty easy. The 12 captured or assisted and captured is probably going to be the easiest, though, depending on luck. What do I have left to do in these? In-cap ribbons. Destroyed ribbons. This was just anything. Yeah. The Battle of Jutland containers, for anyone that might be thinking of starting this game, they're a container I would suggest opening purely because of something you can get from them. They're a standard container, 1,000 coal each. This battleship is super fun. The collection, I mean, it exists, but this ship is what you want it for. I don't even remember what the Battle of Jutland gives. I was literally just through all of these. You would think I would remember. Was it Royal Navy destroyers? I don't remember. Have I never finished that collection? No, I had to have. It might be Royal Navy destroyers. I don't remember. Does it say what collection? Or does this even have a collection? No, it doesn't. This doesn't have a collection. That's why I couldn't find a collection for it. But yeah, Agincourt is just fun. It is a brawling battleship, as in it wants to push in close. And it's entirely focused around its secondary batteries, which are really fun. Like, it has 10 152s per side. At tier 5, 25 millimeters is enough to pen anything you're going to be meeting. maybe not anything. It's not quite enough for tier 6, 7 battleships, but it's close enough. You'll still be starting fires. And then there's also these little 76s that just start fires. Got 5 of those per side. And, like, you've also got just absurd armor. This is an absurd level of armor for a tier 5. And you even have a turtleback. Like, it's not terribly thick in every place, but it is 38 plus 229 along the side here. And then they've still got to get into the Citadel. Like, Agincourt is just fun. It is really slow. It's a dreadnought. Dreadnoughts are pretty slow. 23.1 knots, and I think that's with a speed flag. Yeah. So that's with a 5% speed boost. But, like, you know what? I think just to end this night off, because I've been going about 3 hours, and my voice is starting to go on me. You've also got 14 main guns to throw around, which is an absurd amount for tier 5. The downside is, and there being 3 aircraft carriers in my matchmaking bracket is making me worried, this ship has precisely 0 anti-aircraft guns. Your AA defense is a bunch of British men on your deck shouting angrily at the planes. You have nothing. Like... Yeah, I'm gonna go this last battle. And I'm definitely gonna try and stream more, because like I do really enjoy streaming. I should also really be getting to bed at some point soon. Considering, like, Kathy's probably been asleep for like an hour. She also sleeps less than me to begin with, so like she'll definitely be up first. The bonus is at low tier, like down here at tier 5, everybody's slow. So comparatively, you're not that slow. Hey, no aircraft carrier. And an enemy Agincourt. Oh, the submarine's down here. Well, I might die to the sub. I might absolutely annihilate the sub. Hey, we have a Graf Spee. So we basically have 3 battleships on this flank. Having Graf Spee means that person's been playing for a decent amount of time, because she was removed from sale a couple years ago. Not exactly because she was overpowered, but just simply there was too many people playing her. And Wargaming wanted to increase the diversity of lower tiers, so they removed Graf Spee from sale. There's good old Texas. This is very much a ship that it's faster to turn the ship than it is to turn the guns. So, you know, you'll probably see me do that a lot. These main guns are downright glacial in their turn rate. Like, they just kind of don't. Hey, Omaha. Oh, hey, Rio de Janeiro. That's this thing, but main gun focused. Aw, I missed. You can tell I missed, because the Omaha is still in the water. Well, it's still on the surface of the water. I need to keep an eye out for the sub. I'm gonna get line of sight on that Omaha. Aww. He died. Come on, someone get close enough for me to start using my secondaries. I didn't see where that ping came from. Well, Arizona's going to be my first customer. 8.3. And away they go. That's annoying. I didn't manage to hit the sub. He's around here somewhere. Ah, damn it. This is just kind of what Agincourt does. How is that Arizona not dead? Jesus. Aw, he actually thought to load the armor piercing. I didn't think he was going to. Yeah, it's just once you get used to, like, faster battleships, she definitely feels very slow. But for her tier, she's not bad. When you really start to notice ships being slow is if you go up the American slow battleship line. Because, like, the Americans up till tier 7 are using dreadnoughts. Then they can transition into North Carolina, Iowa, some hybrid designs, or you can carry on with some designs that they're more dreadnoughts, just bigger. Can't say I'd recommend them. I mean, Vermont's apparently fun, but I went up the hybrid battleship line because, well, battleship with a flight deck. Like, Vermont has a top speed of 23 knots. Montana, for comparison, is 30 knots. The, Stalingrad, the battlecruiser I was playing a lot tonight, is 36.8 with a speed flag, 35 knots without it. So, like, you're definitely slow. You're not getting from one flank to the other in Vermont. But your guns are like dump trucks. So, you know, these are some big guns. And you have 12 of them. At a pretty long range. So, like, Vermont is still playable. You just have to like the slow battleships. And she's also very well armored, too. So, like, that also helps. Except she does have this shot trap here to be careful of. Because, like, that is basically creating a flat in your armor when angled. It's not as bad as the weak spot that Auckland has, which I'm going to show on stream just in case anyone playing is grinding up the Commonwealth line. This is the top of Auckland's Citadel. And it's only 70 millimeters. And it's basically in a shot trap. You don't want to be getting shot at in Auckland. You will probably eat citadels and die. And if you have the chance to shoot at an Auckland, try aiming for this little window. Yeah, the Vermont. I mean, you'll basically get an idea of if you can stand these by Colorado. Because, yeah, they're at least faster than Colorado. Colorado, with its engine upgrade, is still only 21 knots. Colorado was painful. Especially because Colorado doesn't have armor. Like, this is the vitals of the ship, which are below the waterline. But overmatch. Guns 14.3 times bigger than your armor will ignore your armor. So if we take 26 times 14.3, that's 371 millimeters. She overmatches herself. It's basically 380 mil guns and above. So, the Tier 7 Germans overmatch. The Tier 7 Russians overmatch. The Tier 7 Japanese overmatch. You know. But that's just the nature of Tier 7s in general. Like, none of them have armor. Oh, Tora's around. I guess I'll be streaming longer. But, like, even Nagato here has basically no armor. That's just the nature of Tier 7s. It's just Colorado is so slow while having no armor. So I guess I'll probably be going for another, like, 30 to 45 minutes. I can spell. Yeah, I can do a tier 4 with them. Tora likes lower tiers. Which I don't mind. A lot of fun ships down here at the low tiers. I'll go Yubari. Yubari's kind of fun. Then you'd probably like the Germans. Or the Italians. Honestly, I think the Italians are probably better for that. Like their battleships. Yubari here is cool because it has access to Aiming Systems Mod 0. This is a modification that not many ships have access to. For good reason. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'd still say potentially the Germans. The Italians have longer than normal reload, but they also have harder hitting ammo. They get an ammo type called semi-armor piercing, or SAP, that basically hits harder than regular armor piercing, but penetrates less. And in exchange, they don't get high explosive. You can't start a fire with it, but it's still pretty deadly. I mean, the Germans do have a pretty big weakness to their ships, but it's one that's kind of shared by everything. It's just the Germans have it a little worse than everyone else. But the Germans also have better armor than everyone else to go alongside that weakness. And that is, they tend to have really big superstructures. And your superstructure is pretty easily farmed. But you'll also be very hard pressed to ever get citadeled in a German battleship. So you're more vulnerable to small caliber high explosive, less vulnerable to high caliber armor piercing. Honestly, as a good starting point, if you were to get the game, like, the American mainline battleships are probably a good starting point. Or the Russian battleships. Which also, the Russians do have pretty good armor too. That's a lot of bots. Okay, so Wyoming's my target, one of the Danes is my target, and the V-170. Don't worry, anyone actually new to the game won't be seeing this many bots in their randoms. It's because under tier 5, new players have protected matchmaking. So, like, none of the players in this battle are actually new players. All 6 of us. But that does mean for for non-new players, you do tend to see a lot of bots at low tier. God, I forgot how narrow this torpedo window is. It's so narrow. Okay, Dane is British, right? Yes, but it doesn't have a smokescreen yet. Okay. I was gonna follow that bot and use its smokescreen, but it doesn't have a smokescreen yet, so... The British light cruisers get smokescreens at, I think, tier 5 is where they pick them up. This is very much a ship that if you miss with it, it's kind of your own fault. Dane also has no armor to speak of. I'm not getting a good angle for dropping them on his deck anymore. Okay, just looking... Okay, there's the player, Dane. Hey, little buddy. I don't think you want this fight, little guy. Me talks about how absurdly thin his armor is. Me shoots armor piercing at him anyway. Yubari is the ship you get if you want to see if your aim is actually good or not. Like, I know I've already kind of said that, but, like... I hope that kind of exemplified that, of, like... If you miss with Yubari, it's entirely on you. Like, there is nothing to blame but yourself for missing using Yubari. Because you're pinpoint accurate. Okay, the Wyoming's still alive. All of their actual players are still alive. That's not good. These torpedoes might land. Probably not, but they might. Nah, the Orion's going too slow. Is that one of our players? No, it isn't. Holy crap. That bot's kind of on a tear. Okay. Okay, I want to see if I can get to the Dane. Wow, that Deruder is like... I'm shocked it's still alive. I'm putting a lot of faith in Tora. He's a pretty good player, so... It's well-warranted faith. Okay, what is 5.5? Oh dear god. 5.5 and how fast? 37.3. Yeah, I'm not catching him. My only hope is going to be to make him come to me. Okay, this is very dumb. And also very obvious what I'm doing. You turn the other way. God damn it. It's not what I wanted you to do. So that kind of is. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. Uh... I'm so glad he's announced himself to me, though. If he hadn't have announced his presence, I would have never found him. Because, like, his concealment's so much better than mine, and I'm sailing like this for a hot minute because, yeah, torpedoes. Okay, how's Tora doing? Tora's still doing just fine. What's the... Oh. Like, if he had a concealment build, no guarantee he does, but his detection is 5.5. I'm detected at 8.6. So he had about 3.1 kilometers of wiggle room that he could have just basically been throwing torpedoes at me. And there was nothing I could do about it. I'm just gonna come sit in their cap. There you go, Tora. You got 3 minutes to kill him. Yeah, I kind of love you, Barry. It's not a very good ship. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't take my performance here as this thing's amazing or something. These torpedoes hit pretty hard, but they are very short-ranged and not terribly fast. It only has 4 guns. They might be really accurate, but they're not even 152s. Like, they're just 140s. Like, I am just really good in cruisers, and I really like the pinpoint accuracy of this ship. Like, even not aimed, it's still more accurate than most ships are aimed. Like, I'm kind of hoping to bait the Wyoming into trying to shoot at me. Nah. He knows it's over. He's just taking the damage on Tora. Because you can still see shell tracers even if you can't see the ship, so... Ribbons. Like, part of the reason I do so well is this is my captain for my Mogami, which is a tier 8 cruiser. So, like, it's pretty high level captain. And also this skill, Heavy HE, works great with guns that are smaller than 150s. You know, inertia fuse for high explosive lets me actually pen everything I see, as well as punch through Port Donne's deck. The British light cruisers, they've not heard of armor. Like, the top of its citadel is 19 millimeters, and right here. Its armor belt's decently thick, but its deck is its citadel. Like, it just dies. And yeah, that accuracy is entirely down to just this upgrade. It is a 40% improvement to accuracy. Like, how am I doing win-loss tonight? 3, 6, 9 to 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. I am 50-50 tonight. Wait, am I? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, 9. 9 and 9. I have not. I've had them recommended to me, but I've never played a Persona game. But yeah, that'll probably be it for the stream, because, like, it's now going on 4 a.m. You can actually see what time it is for me in the bottom corner here, so that might be too small to actually see. It's 3:40 basically. So, I think I'll be ending the stream here. I'm gonna pop out of the division. I like you, Bari. I mean, it's not my favorite Japanese cruiser. I want to put this captain back onto Mogami before I forget. Mogami here is probably my favorite because 15 guns, decent rate of fire. Mogami is basically... If Mogami was the tier 9 of the Japanese cruiser line, well, heavy cruiser line, she would have more damage per minute than the tier 10. Purely because she would have access to the 6th upgrade slot with the main battery reload time boosting upgrade. Sadly, the same could not be said for Takahashi, which is a 15-gun cruiser with a 15-second reload instead of Mogami's 10 with slightly bigger guns, because wargaming logic. But yeah, I should get this stream ended off before I just sit here and ramble forever. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here next time I stream, or if I can, or potentially catch you watching some of my videos. Should be nice. Pretty close to 500 subs on YouTube. Yeah, see y'all next time.